This is story time on Sunday. Afeni Shakur invited me and my ex, and we were married at the time, to her farm. Horses, it was a ranch. She was there with her husband. And as soon as we got through the front gate, she said, Tyrese, she gave me this big old hug. Felt like she was hugging her son when she hugged me, you know, just like, it was so beautiful and so warm. And then right as the driver in the SUV went to open up the back of the truck, she walked around to the back and she was just asking, like, how was the flight and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, Tupac's sister was there, so she can confirm that all this actually happened. She said, look over here. You see that over there? And I said, yeah. She said, that's my son's gravesite right there. I said, what? What do you mean? You know, she's like, yeah, I took my son. She's like, we sprinkled my son's ashes in the ocean, and the rest of his ashes, I put it right here in my front yard. So that's my son's gravesite right there in my front yard. And I went over there quickly because it was like, you know, like I instantly felt Pac's energy, like from the gravesite in his mom's front yard. And we was at her house for about 4 days. We was arguing all over TMZ, had a bunch of stuff going on. And I had developed a relationship with Miss Afeni. We would talk all the time, and she's never invited me to her house, but she invited us and said, y'all come over here and let's talk. You know, I don't want y'all to divorce and I don't want y'all to blah, blah, blah. And we was just kind of talking and unpacking all of our stuff. She spent a lot of time with my ex. She spent a lot of time with me. And then that's when she said to me, you remind me of my son. You remind me of my baby. She said, yeah, everybody's running around here trying to be my son. Tattoos, fake thugs, thug this, thug that. And she's like, you remind me of my baby. And that was the first moment that I ever felt like, wow. At first I was uncomfortable about the idea of the fact that Baby Boy was written by John Singleton. And it was my first time ever feeling comfortable with the idea that I did this movie called Baby Boy. And if you remember, we had a huge mural of Tupac behind my bed in my bedroom while I was living with my mama as Jody. And she went on and on talking about the movie and talking about how, oh man, you hit that thing so far. She was just giving love, you know. And hold on one second. So, yeah, what a moment. But I'm about to watch Dear Mama tonight, directed by Alan Hughes of the Hughes brothers, same directors of Menace to Society, like classic films. Because although I don't represent myself, and I have an incredible lawyer named Tanya Mitchell Graham who has been disrespected over and over and over and over again by this judge that we got to go see in the morning. I need to look at Afeni Shakur in that courtroom, being a Black Panther, an active Black Panther member, which they will say was this group. I guess anybody who is black, whoever stands up for themselves is racist. That's cool. But yeah, she went to court in New York City, and she represented herself in a major court case, and she won. And that's the energy that I want to pull from. So, in the morning, they demanded, the judge demanded that I stop promoting 1992. I stopped promoting my Beautiful Pain album. And I was like, look, man, whatever this issue is, my lawyer can go to court. My lawyer can go to court and represent me on my behalf. You know, I've been in and out of court with this judge now coming up on 4 years. Well, take that back, 2 years. And every time I get in front of this judge, his rulings are completely egregious. They're all over the place. He's just literally making up shit on the fly. And I've never said, oh, I'm famous, I'm rich, I'm a celebrity, I'm this and that, and I just want things to work in my favor. No, that's not the way this shit works. You go to court, you put your best foot forward. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I'm not a sore loser. But when you know that your rulings that you're getting is completely illegal and beyond the scope of the law, and you actually know the law, not as an attorney, but I have an incredible attorney who's able to say what he just did, what his ruling was, what this was. Never seen no shit like that ever in my life. This is a black named Tanya Mitchell Graham who actually owns. She doesn't have 12 names on the law firm. She has her own law firm. Black woman. Disrespected the shit out of this black woman. Every time she tried to speak, she got cut off. Every time she tried to present proof and evidence about something, got cut off, got denied, got deflected. I mean, she said to me, in 30 years of practicing law, I've never experienced anything like this. I don't know why this judge don't like you. I don't know what's going on. But he's got it out for you. And I said, well, look, man, not everybody likes me. You know, I got it. But you can't be a judge sitting on the bench and then have somebody to personally at you and come at you and attack you and do things that are beyond the scope of the law. I'll just give y'all one example. Just one example. Then I got to go because I'm actually about to do an interview with the Atlanta Journal, which I appreciate. The AJC is about to interview me. I've sent them all the documents of everything that we're appealing from this court case. They're likely going to try and arrest me in the morning. So I just want the world to know that if I go to jail tomorrow, if I get arrested tomorrow, I want the world to know that I didn't ask for no special favors. I just came in. I hired the best attorney there is in family law in all of Georgia, which is why she has had clients and built her entire law firm because she's amazing at what she do. And I'm very concerned about what I'm about to experience in the courtroom in the morning. And the fact that this judge demanded that I come to court in the morning, I'm like, well, you demanding that I'm there for what? I've never canceled and I've never not been in court when he's asked me to be. But I'm in the middle of promoting Beautiful Pain, 1992, and he says, shut all that down, basically. Not his words, but like, shut it all down. You need to be physically in court in the morning. So I'm asking all the press, media, journalists, Atlanta Journal, TMZ, the Shade Room, the AJC, not just a blogger, not just somebody that can, you know, write some shit that's clickbait, but I really want y'all to reach out so that I can get y'all all of these documents of everything that we're appealing. But I just want to give y'all one example, just one. Now, for all the ladies that's looking at this, I got it. Whatever I'm about to say, I'm a man, right? So shut the fuck up and deal with it. No, that's not. This is not about man versus woman. This is not about baby daddy versus baby mama. All of the triggers, I just need y'all to bring all of that down and just know that she took the baby away from me when the baby was about 1 year old. Her head couldn't even stand up on his own. She left me. She filed for divorce. She packed up an innocent child that never asked to be here. There was an aggressive prenuptial agreement in place that she signed while having an attorney. She didn't sign it on her own. She signed it with an attorney that she hired on her own, and everything that we put in the in the documents as far as the prenup states that if I ever leave you or if you ever leave me, this is what you get and this is what I get to keep. She said, I did not marry you because of your famous, your money, who you are, what you drive, the square footage of your house, all that. I'm marrying you because I'm in love with you. And all of her friends, her family, and everybody I know, everybody she know, anybody she's ever known has said from being around her, we're talking about pastors, men and women of God, friends, homies, her friends, all of her homies, everybody was convinced, just like I was, that her intentions were sincere. Just to find out they wasn't. Now we got the album Beautiful Pain. I'm not proud of the success of this album. I know that sounds crazy. Y'all are loving this album. Man, this album is crazy. No skips. I can't stop listening to it. I've been getting text messages and phone calls and people been hitting my phone. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever released in my fucking life. This is the most... I am so ashamed and embarrassed that those lyrics of mine, those feelings of mine, those vulnerabilities that I sung in these songs of mine, I could care less about album sales. I could care less about charting. You know, I love that my song Wildflower is doing well. But if somebody said, would you want your mother to still be alive that you dedicated Wildflower to? I mean, the song is on fire, Reese. You should feel great, man. The song is on fire. Wildflower is killing it. Man, the song is charting. It's this and it's that. And they would ask me, how do you feel about all the success from Wildflower? I don't give a f about the success of Wildflower. You know what I want? I want my mama back. I want my mama to still be alive. I want to sing the song Wildflower. I love the song. But I don't want to dedicate the song Wildflower to my mother that's no longer alive. See, some of y'all, and I don't want anybody to be triggered by this, some of y'all don't know what it's like to make money. Some of y'all don't know what it's like to live a particular life or lifestyle that I live. So some of y'all could say, if I got to kill my homie, my mama, cut off my daddy, break up, go through a divorce, do this, do that, shit, I'll write a book from it and make a load of money. So that girl. No. I wanted to be married for the rest of my life. It does not mean that I want this woman back. Y'all are twisting my word. Why you keep talking about her? Why don't you just focus on... I'm very focused on Zelly. We good. Y'all ain't finna shame me into shutting up and talking about the way I feel. So, with that being said, I'm about to watch a documentary called Dear Mama and get some inspiration from Tupac's mama, who happens to be, rest in peace, the godmother of my daughter, Shayla. Let me show y'all something before I go.
So guys, subscribe, share, and like this video, and don't fail to leave your thoughts in the comment section, okay? Tyrese has been going through a lot, especially after the divorce of his second wife, Samantha Lee. Okay, it's been back and forth case, especially over the child's support payments. Okay, recently, Tyrese has been ordered to pay double of what he used to pay to Samantha, the ex-wife. Before now, he used to pay $20,000 to as child support, but the recent ruling has doubled that money to be 40. Okay, and now it didn't just stop there. According to this, him coming out, he's saying that the judge is asking him to appear before the court. I don't know if he's complying to the recent uh child support fee. Okay, I don't know if he has started paying that or he appealed that. I don't know if there's a way you can appeal that, but it seems marriage in America doesn't really favor men when, especially when it comes to divorce. It seems people tend to forget that these males, these husbands or ex-husbands, has feelings too. They have emotions too. They have, a life too. It's not just about the woman. Like in the case of Tyrese, it was just the wife. She was the one that filed for divorce. She was the one that took the child away. He did not cheat on her. He did not beat her up. He did not, abuse her in any way, because there's nothing like that. There's no ground for divorce. I can remember, I think last year, when she granted an interview, she regretted her divorce actually, and then said it was people that spoke into her ears. And I'm wondering, why would you even allow room for a third party in your marriage? Well, Tyrese is here to tell the world that he has been called again to appear before the court, a must appearance before the court. To do what exactly, I don't know. So I just hope everything will turn out well, guys. And whatever judgment, whatever the decision is going to be, is going to, be considerate enough. Considerate enough, because this man has suffered. People might just say, oh, why is he not moving on? Why is he? It's been years. Yeah, he can't move on because he put so much. He really expected and really hoped for a happily ever after. That's why he cannot move on. So, guys, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this uh, video of Tyrese coming out to say, in case he's been arrested, he's been asked to come to the courts. Most appearance is counseling. Most of the projects is supposed to be promoting to be in the court because the judge demands so. So guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Subscribe if you've not subscribed yet. See you on our next.